Uh, well, my reasoning is like Caesar can groove to get the bombs, like to kill the bombs if he has archers and stuff like that. And since he's medium, he gets more out of it.
No, that is true. Well, I guess, yeah, if Koji used bombs, he would have to detonate them straight away. But yeah, in the bottom right, we have TheSneakyDragon playing Caesar in the red. And in the top left, we have Loveless playing Koji on the player 2 side.
We're seeing some. I mean, TheSneakyDragon is taking a page of "I Will Be a Ninja's" book, I guess.
Oh yeah, he's going for this very early, like sending the commander mids like straight away. Just being very aggressive.
I can see it a bit because oftentimes we see the commander kind of get stuck on the side, like trying to get villages and stuff. But like an early dragon shuts down really hard the center CO opening. And like he's also giving that village on the right for free. So I'm not sure how I feel about it.
I could see Caesar healing off of this village. And then just using that to launch an attack on the center. So we're seeing the standard mage play there. Soldier moves up to the forest, where it's got a decent defensible position. So the question is, what's Caesar gonna do? Because the capture path on the right hand side is pretty standard. Not going for the decap though, he's just going for that extra village. I think you lose a bit of economy by sending the commander through the mids. So he wants to grab that extra village instead of denying income to his opponent.
I mean, if you like decap an enemy village or cap a village of your own, the economy difference, like relatively to both players, is the same. You also like deny like probably like very just a lot of ways you can play this side, I guess, but I don't know. I see more often people like decapping the village when the commander goes there. I'm curious to see if Loveless is going to like be banking some money this turn to get a dragon to counter this very center Caesar early on. Because generally that's what people do.
He's gonna have a very early tower advantage as well, so...
Oh yeah, he ends his turn with 650 gold.
Sneaky, he's using this to build some extra groove. He's just gonna end with 67, I think, this turn.
Yep. But the thing is, like, when you go CO to the side, you also get quite a bit of groove, so I'm not sure. Oh yeah, we're starting to see knights, like kind of unit that Caesar likes. Kind of afraid for him a bit, like not afraid but more worried because the only mage on the board is in the corner right now.
Oh, he left it there to capture the village. His Not the most ideal thing. So we're gonna see the dragon out of Loveless. Yep. Gonna scare Caesar away from the center.
And Loveless does have an economy lead that he's gonna keep for a while because of the rightmost village that Caesar kind of forfeits by going center early on.
Oh, we see a skipped Rax build.
Yeah, I really wanted to see that Knights line up a crit on the right village.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to deny that safely. Loveless won't be able to send enough to respond to it.
Yeah, but that's a village that Loveless like usually wouldn't have in a regular opening. We're probably gonna see a balloon, I guess. Or maybe he's saving up for golems or something like that. Or dragons, because he is the sneaky dragon, after all.
Balloon I think would be good because there isn't actually much anti-air on Loveless's side. And he could use a balloon, for example, to wall against the dragon, but decides not to go for it.
I think he forgot to move his sword on the left.
Oh yeah, although I guess I don't know what you would really do with that sword otherwise.
Yeah, usually you'd want to decap earlier before the CO reinforces. This way it's not a free hit from the CO. But despite like Caesar's early center aggression, Loveless has taken quite a strong positioning in it. Now got his first golem out.
Thinking about it, I actually would have liked to have seen that knight be a mage, just to allow for more anti-air, but we're gonna see the knight go for the crit.
He probably needed the knight just because he needs something to decap that village. Yeah.
That's true. I guess using Caesar to do it puts Caesar at quite a lot of risk. Oh, and we have Caesar Groove. This is actually really nice against the dragon, because all of a sudden mages have like twice as much ground movement. And anything that he uses to wall the dragon, he'd better hope that that will survive getting hit twice.
Making his own dragon too.
Well, it wouldn't be Sneaky Dragon if he didn't have a dragon.
Of course.
And dragon doesn't necessarily work as like a counter per se to like an enemy dragon, but it does allow you to put pressure on to your opponent in the same way that you're under pressure.
Well, I think it's generally a very good unit to have alongside Caesar Groove.
Yeah, that actually is very true. Definitely things you can do with... Well, a dragon, like if it attacks the commander, for example, isn't going to get weakened. So, yeah, it doesn't have to worry about the counterattack damage. So, it will deal full damage to basically any ground unit it attacks. And if you allow it to do that twice, that's a huge deal.
I was wondering if he could maybe like bring a knight over to crit Koji, but he's pretty far away, so that's not gonna be happening.
Loveless, realizing fairly quickly actually where the safe place away from the dragon is. This is where something like a balloon would be really great though, because you could balloon something over to Caesar and then groove it, which would allow him to do things like balloon shenanigans to attack the dragon in positions it otherwise wouldn't get to.
Well, he has a pretty strong option in like grooving the dragon to hit the golem.
Oh yeah, that's actually completely safe.
Yeah, he's putting himself at risk of having the dragon surrounded, but if he's got like units around it, I guess, like if the knight comes over and kills stuff, it's not that risky of a move.
No, just gotta kill the soldier though. Decaps the village, attacks the enemy sword. Yeah, puts the mage in a fairly safe position. He doesn't want to deal with a counter attack from the enemy golem. And now that the Caesar pressure is out, the ability to swing this game back in his favor is becoming more of a thing. Moves the dragon somewhere where it can get Caesar grooved and attack most of the map. Witch is really good as well, because Witch could also get grooved.
Witch is also pretty good against Koji.
Oh, that's also very true.
I mean, in general, it's a good unit to have around. Like, it's not necessary units, but it's a pretty good unit. Like, you have a lot of check marks that serve, like, the witch is useful here. You have an enemy dragon, you have Koji, you have Caesar, so CO lethals are way like stronger, I guess. No, I mean more easy to pull off. Unit count is starting to go up a bit, so Hex is gonna start being relevant in trading.
We're seeing the witch come out from Loveless. Oh, Caesar just puts on so much pressure by existing. It's kind of ridiculous. And Loveless has to respect it.
Yeah, but he doesn't have like the best position to pressure, I guess. He needs to be a bit more centered and then he can pressure the entire map. Like that would be the best position for Caesar. Because right now Loveless is just blobbing units like up there, so attacking there isn't really a super good option anymore. And he doesn't really have anything to punish this dragon on the left.
Well, the witch can head over there.
Doesn't have any unit to.
I mean, I guess the thing is, he can basically, I guess you would say, like, rotate the map, where he can't pressure this dragon on the left really, or cover it that effectively, but that's because he's forced Caesar to be on that side of the map, or he's forced the dragon to be on that side of the map because Caesar just extends the anti-air range so much.
I mean, I think it's just because anti-air wasn't covering that side, so since dragons often what they do is they'll just hang around behind your lines waiting for the perfect opportunity. if you can just send a dragon like that to take a village unanswered, it's generally a pretty good thing. But Sneaky again would make a lot of use out of a balloon right now, because he could send an infantry to take back this village on the left. Because he's got a bit of economy problems.
Yeah, he's a little bit behind, but I still like this position from him. He just needs to figure out a good way to deal a lot of damage right now.
Thinking whether or not like he could go for lethal here. Koji isn't like full health, he's at 96, and if you go Night Crit Dragon Hex, that would be like 45, 40, and 10, so that would be, I guess, 95. So it's not ideal.
Koji is not on full health though, so
Yeah, so but he still has the planes, so not sure it's worth going for that. Actually, maybe if he can groove something like a dog to suicide. Actually, no, he wouldn't.
yeah,
He wouldn't be able to suicide. Yeah.
the 96% health is also kind of a blessing because you're not likely to die from counter attack with a full health unit. I think he's really thinking about this one. This is the curse of Caesar as well, is that because you have so many options, you can like basically just get to a point where you freeze because you're not really sure what to do. Well, he's probably calculating something. I'm wondering if
maybe he actually wants to attack into the top portion of the map.
yeah, I mean that's the thing. He could go for Koji lethal, or he could just attack the top. Which checks 86.
I don't really like the amount of spearmen he has. Like right now, they are not active. They're just kind of standing there. I'd like before he takes time to figure out a big turn. He probably wants to get the spears a bit more involved, I think. Oh, actually, yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, he's probably gonna groove the mage to suicide him and set up the night crit at the same time, if he can.
Will that kill? Oh yeah, 85 to a mage.
Yeah, he needs to put the knight in the forest left to Caesar. Oh, hang on, why is he hexing first? Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Maybe it doesn't matter, but you want to. I mean, I guess if the suicide still works, it's probably worth it.
Good night. Here we go. Is he gonna heal the mage first? I don't think that's really a good idea.
No. Don't think he's gonna go for it.
Oh, I think it's just to kill the
Probably just-
balloon if the kill doesn't work out. 71. So a night crit plus a dragon hit. 32, yeah, I think Koji is very dead at this point. And that is why you ban Caesar, ladies and gentlemen. That is a because he will do things like that. Especially if you leave two sides of your commander open.
Yep.